Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. So this review or this video today is a review of Wakanda Forever. And I didn't pay to see it. I was going to let that be known because I'm not going to give Disney my money for propaganda. So I seen it on like everybody else see it who don't want to pay for it. This is the black market. All right. So I seen it. And it was a very touching movie, uh, very emotionally. But we have to understand that when whites give us movies, in many cases, it is a propaganda. And this movie, Wakanda Forever, even though it had a black cast, which I promote, I love to see black people, black African people, curly hair, dark skin, on screen imagery is very good for black people to see themselves in a positive image, right? Some people didn't like the movie because they didn't recast T'Challa, right? Some people didn't like the movie because they gave the mantle to a female and not a male, right? Some people don't like the movie for this reason. Some people wanted them to recast T'Challa, right? Chad Boseman, who passed away, who died from colon cancer, right? So out of respect, Disney did not recast him, right? And it's felt in the movie. So when I watch movies with the third eye, right? The third eye. I don't look at something and take it for face value. And the psyche of black people in America, because they don't see themselves in media in the positive way, right? Either in the media, there are criminals or there are people in poverty or in gangs. I could remember a few years ago a black actor, an African actor from the UK, which his name is John Boyega, who's originally from Nigeria, say in UK, most of the black acting roles is like gangsters, gang members. He said he didn't want to have that type of image or play this type of image, right? So I can understand some of these things. So it's good to see black people in the positive way. But, but when black people are given something from Hollywood, there always is a hidden message in it. And the hidden message from the liberal Hollywood, right? The Democratic Party, it was a Democratic propaganda message, big message in the movie. There was a BLM, anti nuclear family, emasculating the black men that was deeply rooted in this movie, Wakanda Forever. Despite I seen the movie, it was very emotional. Even a tear, make a drop a tear, very emotional, right? I seen the movie. It didn't touch me, right? But at the end of the day, even though it touched me, seeing the black cast and black people in the positive way, it did touch me. But the message and the end of the day is what is important. The whole message in the movie. So the whole message in the movie, it took the template straight from the organization Black Lives Matter. This was a democratic propaganda for black people. It took the playbook straight from the BLM website. What it says is anti-nuclear family, which means not for the black man and the black woman as a family. So the first thing about the movie that I noticed from the propaganda is first is Nemor, the villain, who is Mexican in the movie. He is Mexican. He is somebody who is Hispanic, right? And him in the movie represents the illegal immigrants from South America, right? And there's going to be spoilers in this. I'll let you know right now, spoilers, right? And the Black Panther, which is given now to a woman. They didn't recast the Chad Boseman. They didn't recast him, so they gave the mantle to a woman. There was other male characters in the movie who could have got the Black Panther position, but instead they gave it to a woman, his sister, right? So in the movie, there was no leading male. So how are you going to have a nation without no men to rule over it and to protect it, right? So this first thing I noticed in the movie, right? And the black character, the side character in the movie, which was in the first Black Panther, who challenged the Black Panther in the beginning of the movie, the first movie. In this movie, he's getting emasculated in the movie by everyone, right? He's getting, so that's the first sign. There's no leader. There's no black males as leaders, right? No black males as leader. So when Hollywood give you something, when Hollywood is giving black people something, best believe it is taunting the true image of family, male and female, father, wife, and children. It took that away from, they took that image away in Wakanda Forever. It's just black females running everything. So it took the playbook from BLM movement, anti-nuclear family, right? Anti-nuclear family. So in the whole movie, it's women running things, right? And they fight against our army, right? Of the leader of the villain of the movie, which is not a real villain, like an anti-hero, right? Who is Latino, a male. And he has his people who he has to protect, right? And he tells the Wakandians, either you're going to assist us in fighting our enemies, which is also Wakanda's enemies, or we're going to fight you, right? We're going to fight you, right? Basically, the democratic message with the Latinos, hey, we're coming to America illegally. We looking for opportunities, right? We have to compete with you black peoples for it. So the democratic message at the end of the movie, there's spoilers in this movie, is at the end of the movie, out of all this fighting, the woman who's the new Black Panther, right? Because the queen dies in the movie also. She's telling him, we will protect and fight for you. We will protect you from our enemies. Basically, we will protect you from the white civilization, the white nations. We will protect and fight for you. That's the democratic propaganda in the movie, telling black folks in America, for all the illegal immigrants who's coming to the US, you need to assist them and help them. Look at the liberals. You have to assist them and help them. You can't assist yourself and help your own peoples, your own black people, but you must assist the illegal immigrants who are fighting for not resources but jobs, right? And this is the democratic message, right? Disney straight up liberal. Disney straight up liberal. This is the message that Disney have for black folks with Wakanda Forever. One, you don't need a man to rule your nation. You don't need men. Women could do it along without the men. That's not in real society. I haven't been to no African society where the society don't need any men. I haven't been to any African nation or European nation or society where women don't need men. They took that straight from the playbook of Black Lives Matter. This was the propaganda in the movie. All the characters in Wakanda were all female, no men. So for one male character who was the best jokes in the movie, has some wisdom, but the best joke of the movie. And at the end of the movie, they made him king, right? And the end of the movie, they made him king, right? But the whole movie, no, no, no man, no man. All women doing everything, running everything. And then the next image that they gave in the movie, spoiler, 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 the king, T'Challa, had a child, had a son in the movie, but no queen. He had a child in the movie, but no wife. He has a child in the end of the movie. They revealed it after his death. He has a child, but he has no wife, not married. And the mother of the child is one of the main side characters in the movie who's fighting. And she has a son. They try to put some symbolic imagery in it, where T'Challa, his son, is secretly living in Haiti, right? Haiti supposed to represent for black people rebellion, right? One of the first slave rebellion in the Western world is from Haiti, right? So they try to put these symbolic things. But when you look deep into it, you have a movie with no king, and when he dies, he has a child, but he has no wife, unlimited, what we call a bastard child, not legitimate child. That's what you're promoting, and the mother is free woman, strong woman, no marriage. This is Disney. This is the garbage that Disney is pushing on black folks. They took all the tropes from BLM, all the nonsense from BLM movement against nuclear family, against the black man, and they put all of those things in this particular movie. And black people are going to go and spend their money to see this garbage. And none of the money is going to go back to black folks on top of that. None of the money that Disney's going to make off of this movie, none of that money is going back to black peoples or the black community or any African nation. Why are black people so caught up with Hollywood telling them how they should live? Why black peoples are caught up with Hollywood telling them how they need to be politically? And many black folks is falling for this. I have right here on my Facebook page, I put it up a picture of Wakanda Forever. And I put a hadith of the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, where he said that Allah dislike the waste of wealth. The waste of wealth. I got people commenting right now. I'm getting notifications right now. Who's commenting, still upset with me from saying this about this movie. Wasting your money. I got some guy right now, commenting right now. Just got notification because I told him, wow, man, you learn. He's like, yo, okay, okay, do for self, spend for own community. But hey, man, there's no black banks to go to. Oh, man, all the restaurants where I live is Chinese food. I gotta give it to the Asians. And this is a Muslim who's black talking like this, looking for excuse not to do for self and to spend their money with people who want their own demise. Intellectual disability. Wallahi, most of you guys have intellectual disability. This is the reality of education and propaganda from movies and the media. It dumbed down black people. It dumbs them down. I have Muslims who are black who should know better from our deen. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he said in Quran, the first ayat to be revealed, Iqra, read, being learned. Tafaqquhu fi dinillah. Another place, they become scholars in your faith. And you guys are being dumbed down by Hollywood the entertainment world, movies and actors and music and athletes, they have more a premise in your intellectual development, and you take stupidity and non-thinking matters as the medium in your life. Don't understand nothing about economics. Don't understand nothing about the human development. Don't understand nothing about being productive and controlling. America is powerful because it produces. You live in one of the richest societies in the world, and you are not even taking no heed. Everything that happens to black people in this country, we're going to start finding out is due to our own failure to stand up and do what's right. I don't know how many black people love this movie, talking about, oh, Wakanda Forever, Black Panther, put all their money and their effort into Hollywood, fantasy world. Fantasy world, and all the money, the profits. Since some idiot left a message telling me, well, maybe the actors or win an Academy Award, which I doubt. Academy Award, they get more money. No, man. They got paid before anything. The actors in the movies got paid for their acting. They do not benefit from any of the profits from the movie. The actors don't get any of the benefits from the profits from the movie. They get paid for their acting. So whether they win an award or not, they get paid for their acting. They don't share. They don't get a share in the profits for the movie. You don't understand economics. You don't understand business. Intellectual fools. Many of us, economically, idiots, don't even understand how money is made, even with Hollywood, don't understand. And that's very much clear in the black community that we don't understand economics or politics. That whole movie had a political agenda for black peoples. It gave the image of the Black Lives Matter movement agenda, anti-nuclear family. Then on top of that, they give you subliminal messages that black people need to help out the illegal immigrants. The whole enemy or the villain or the anti-hero in the movie was Mexican. And they was fighting with them like black people going to be fighting with Latinos in America for jobs. All those illegal immigrants coming to the country, you're going to be fighting with them for jobs and the economy. That wasn't made for you as a black person. And neither do we own our own economy in America because we're giving our money to white folks like Disney. The movies give you the message, man, you got to help them out. You got to help those illegal immigrants. That's the message in the movie. That's the political message. On top of that, you don't need no black man. You women could do it alone. You could run the society alone with no man. And then the king who died in the beginning of the movie, he has a illegitimate child with a woman he's not married to. The feminist. And the mother is strong black woman fighting and protecting, and she has a child with the king and not married, not his queen and not married. That's what Hollywood's trying to promote for black folks. Stupidity. And to get good actors, good actors, good actors, good acting, good lines. The queen in the movie, good acting to sell you nonsense. Good acting to sell you a subliminal message, propaganda. You know, in Quran, I don't understand how any Muslim Look at these things, especially you African American Muslims. You look at this movie and don't see the propaganda, you don't study the Quran. And this is the sign that the Muslim is not busy himself with the Quran. Because in the Quran, do you not hear the story of Pharaoh and Musa? When Pharaoh told Musa, alayhi salam, that I would take your religion, meaning the religion of Tawheed, the religion of Haqq, the religion of Allah, subhanahu wa ta'ala, right? Monotheism. He said, I would take your religion and make it appear to be the religion of falsehood. The Pharaoh said that to Musa in the Quran. I would take your religion and make it appear to be the religion of falsehood. I would give it that imagery or that image. We don't take wisdom from the Quran. And here's Hollywood giving black people their images. Spectacular scenery. The cinema photography in the movie, excellent. They give you the best millions of dollars worth of Hollywood film making, special effects, just to tell you a message. You don't need no black men. Black women could do it alone, and for you to the people you are competing with in this economy, to go and make allies with them, even though you don't control your own economy and they're brought illegally in this country to what? To replace you, go and help them out. Feel bad for them. They are minorities like you, and the government's bringing them in here to replace you, and therefore white folks. But you're watching this movie, you don't see that message. You caught up with the fancy look. Oh, a Black Panther. Oh, look. Oh man, the nice pictures look like this, the nice that. And then even in the movie, from the first movie, Killmonger, they try to take black activists, leaders, real black veterans who died for black folks in America, like Malcolm X, the Black Panther Party. They put those things or characteristics of Malcolm X and the Black Panther movements that was against white supremacy. They put that with Killmonger. And then in the first movie, this imagery, they made it the villain. They made it the villain. Meaning that if black folks stand up and fight against the oppressor, they gave you the imagery from the first movie that this is the enemy. Don't be like this. Be the pacifist. Be the pacifist. So they bring Killmonger for a cameo in the Wakanda Forever, right? And Killmonger has the same characteristics. Fight, seek revenge. And they show that in the end of the movie, that type of thinking, because Killmonger told her, the Black Panther, the female, kill your enemy. Show him no mercy. And this is how black folks need to be against their opponents in this economy. Show no mercy, because they show us no mercy. And what they do, they bring Killmonger just to destroy that image. To say, hey man, kill your enemy. And at the end of the movie, she turn around and have mercy for her competitors. She have mercy for her competitor, her enemy, her competitor in this economy. Have mercy for them. This is what Hollywood is giving you. This is what Hollywood is teaching you. Instead of black people's doing for self and don't comply to your competitors. How are you going to give business to your competitors? How are you going to give business to your competitors? Look at Disney themselves who made this movie. Look at Disney platform. Under Bob Iger, who was the president of Disney, did Disney show compassionate for its competitors? Under Bob Iger, did he show mercy for his competitors? In this movie, Black Panther, they're telling black folks to have mercy for their competitors. But Disney didn't do that. What Disney do? Disney, under Bob Iger, what did he do? He bought what? He bought Marvel. That was their competitors in making movies. He purchased it. He bought it. What did Disney else Disney do? They bought ABC Network, ABC. Huh? They bought ABC. They bought Marvel. Then they went and purchased Lucasfilm. And then they went and before that and purchased PixArt. So their competitors, Disney's going and buying them out, buying them, owning them. And Disney teaches you in this movie to have mercy on your competitors. Come on, man. This is black folks. Come on, black people. Wallahi, you're being brainwashed with these movies. They're giving you a false imagery, false idolatry, false business planning, false economics, false politics that do not benefit the black folks, but benefit your opponents. Where are we at today? And I see black African American Muslims posting this movie and this, oh, I can't wait to go see this and this and that. You can't wait to get brainwashed. You can't wait to get brainwashed. You can't wait to give your money to your competitors. And this whole movie, that's what the propaganda, telling black folks to be stupid when it comes to economics, to be stupid when it comes to politics in America, to be stupid and have mercy and turn the cheeks. You've been turning the cheeks for a long time in America. And look where it got black folks at. Nowhere. No economy. Nothing. Nothing, no tangibles, nothing in this country. And you're still giving your money to your competitors. This movie, propaganda, anti-black nuclear family, anti-black men, wrong politics. Got this liberal democratic politics against black family, against the black man, against the nuclear family, and telling the black folks, hey man, go help out those illegal immigrants. Your competitors, go help them out. This movie was garbage. The political message in this movie, dangerous for those black folks who are intellectually lazy. But I got some guy right now sending me, getting notifications right now on Facebook. He don't like what I'm saying. And this is a Negro who's Muslim. Negro who is Muslim. Rushing to give his money to his competitors and don't want to do for self. That's what the movie's promoting. And you can see from some of the comments on this movie that I left on my Facebook page. This guy, he's mad with me. And you're Muslim. And you don't want to do for self and you're black. You don't understand Islam, man. You don't understand Islam. Islam with you is just a name. Just a name. Bus. A name. Outwardly. Bus. Inwardly, no fathom. No understanding. No contemplating. This movie is dangerous for black folks. Especially now with the black youth who have this dumbed down thinking. When it comes to politics, don't understand it. Come to economics or group economics or ethno aggregation, don't understand how to move as a race, as a black people in America to make money. Whoever is able to produce gets the respect. Whoever is able to produce gets the respect. Whoever able to produce, meaning that he has the authority, he gets the respect. Black people don't get no respect in America because we are not producing. So we don't have no authority. And you can see from the thinking of the responses I'm getting from people about this movie. I'm out of here. Make you think for a while. Black people rushing to waste their money, rushing to give their competitors and their enemies their money. This movie has nothing good for black folks in it. Nothing. And you think Hollywood, oh, it's good to see black actors. Them actors don't share the profits from the movie.